Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a Wii collection with gum chewing. I'll be chewing peppermint cobalt 5 gum. This is definitely one of my favorite mint flavors. A cooling peppermint. They are true to that promise. So let's get that going here. That off to the side. So, the first title, this is a bit of my old Wii collection that I've got. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn is a bit of a newer edition. I'm not sure if it has a manual in it or not. Let's take a peek. Oh, I've got Zelda in here. You can tell that I'm very organized. This bad boy's got a manual, which is really exciting. I miss the old days when they had manuals included. So, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I ended up picking this up because I'm a big Fire Emblem Heroes fan. The mobile game that came out like 3 years ago. I've been playing since day one. I got started with Fire Emblem Awakening, and played Fates, and then Warriors. I played 3 houses right now. I'm working on getting through every route, and I wanted to go back and play some of the old games so that I could get kind of an idea of the roots of the game and learn some of the characters that I was summoning. So we've got Soth here. We've got Micaiah. I haven't gotten very far in the game yet. Oh, and we got a cute little burb, Yoon. I think Zelda's floating around in this case because the disc is probably still in my Wii because I've been playing that in between playing 3 houses and Sword and Shield. But I just really like when they used to put booklets in these old game cases. I mean, I don't really need to know all this stuff with the basic controls. The game does a decent enough job explaining it, but it's nostalgic. And it's just nice to have the little artwork and things and the little hero biographies and all that stuff is just cute. We've got Edward. I know that this is Racing because I've seen him in Heroes. So, yeah, so far it's a good game. It's a little weird getting used to the Wii controls again, because I mostly play my 3DS or my Switch, or I'll play PlayStation 4, but it's a good one. I'm not gonna open that, it might be a little loud, but yeah, it's one of my collection that I really need more time in the day so I can get around to finishing it. Next game, Zelda, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We got Wolf Link here, and we got Link here. Let me open this up so I can get the disc back in there. I haven't played too many Legend of Zelda games, unfortunately. When I was a kid, I really gravitated more towards the Pokemon, Harvest Moon, a lot of the video, like Spyro, all the video game, the movie kind of adaptions, like I had the Harry Potter games for the Game Boy. I didn't really get to play much Zelda, and then I saw this get put out on the Wii, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a really good opportunity for me to kind of see what the hype's about. Outside of just being like, yeah, it's the elf guy whose name is Link and Princess Zelda. I was like, no, I wanna actually get to learn about them. So I like this game. I haven't finished it yet. I'm probably about halfway through it right now. The controls for it are a little bit janky, not gonna lie. Wii controls are either like really good or really weird in my opinion, but I'm not sure if this was put out on a different system, like maybe like the GameCube or place or something like that, but I got the Wii because I don't have a GameCube or anything like that. I just had the Wii from that generation. But it was a good game, and with how far I've gotten, I've really enjoyed it so far, despite any weirdness with the controls. I really like running around as the wolf and having the special senses and all that. It's a little bit of a dark game, I think, but I really liked it. Super Smash Brothers Brawl was the next game in the collection. I probably have about 2 million hours in this bad boy. Not because I'm particularly competitively good at it, but it was a really big deal in high school. I really liked playing the PvE campaign. Oh, I got Wii Sports in this one. This is just a mystery. As you can tell, I haven't really organized my collection. I really liked the PvE campaign in this, and I used to play this with friends all the time. We would, like, maybe we were weird, but we would go over to each other's houses, and instead of, like, battling in the stages, we would just go through the campaign. And I remember one, I think it was the Super Bowl. I went over to one of my friends' houses for the Super Bowl party, and we ended up spending the whole night working on clearing the campaign. It was really fun. I think this is cute that this includes all of the controls and stuff. I never paid attention to this, even though I think this probably would have helped me when I was younger. I did, who did I play? I didn't know what Fire Emblem was at the time, so I didn't play Ike. I didn't play Marth. I think I played a lot of Pit and, like, Kirby and Pikachu, because I thought they've got a lot of really, like, good spammable moves. I liked his side B for some reason. I've since played some of the newer Smash games and gotten a little bit better, so I kind of understand some of the flaws with my old playstyle. Just camping down B with Pikachu and doing the same with Kirby wasn't ideal, but it got through the easy campaign. I certainly don't miss the tripping mechanic in this game. But it was my introduction to Super Smash Brothers, and I really liked it. So I would definitely still play this game if a friend came over and was like, let's have a throwback. This one I don't have the original case. I picked it up. It's Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. I picked it up a couple years ago because I was really searching for the counterpart to an original Xbox game. This didn't really turn out to be it, but it was still fun. I used to have the original Xbox as a kid, and I had all the Spyro games for it. And those are my favorite Spyro games. Like, I remember getting pneumonia one winter, and it really took me out for like a few weeks. And I just sat there and played Spyro I kid you not, like, I would wake up, have some food, take some medicine, and play Spyro all day. Because I couldn't get up or down the stairs to my bedroom, so I'd just sit there and play Spyro. And, this one was different than what I expected. I don't know if it was a version difference or if I just picked up the wrong game. They had the same name, but I might have got the wrong one. But I still enjoyed it. In this, you get to team up with Cinder and have kind of a two-player experience, even though you might just be one player. And I used to play just by myself because no one else really wanted to play the Spyro game. But it was a good one. I would go back to this if I ever ended up getting through all 6 million routes of 3 houses. But it's a good one. The obligatory Just Dance series. This was a really big deal in my childhood. I remember middle school, people used to legitimately go to each other's houses and like dance to this. I don't know if that's still something that happens these days with the kiddos, but these bad boys were the jam. I put some serious hours into this. As you can see, it is the Target exclusive edition with Airplanes by B.O.B. and Rihanna's Only Girl in the World, the highly coveted version. I'm trying to think which one this was. Katy Perry, California Girls. I did that song a lot. I think I was good at that one. I've got a couple more of these floating around somewhere. I remember the one that had like Rasputin, and there was like a song called Jump or something like that, and I used to dance to that a lot too. I'm probably on Just Dance like 30 by now, but this was a good game for its time, I think. I definitely put some hours into this bad boy. And let's see the next one. This probably came with the Wii when I got it. Mario Kart Wii, the classic. I even had this little Wii steering wheel attachment thing floating around. When I was a kid, I used to think that like you needed the steering wheel to play the game, and then I realized it's kind of just easier to hold the remote. But I played a lot of this. I did all the course clearing and the cups and stuff, and I was pretty good amongst my friends. But then I'd go online and just get slammed, and then I'd just go back to playing with friends so I could feel good about it. This is definitely a good party game. At the time, it was a good, like, you're throwing a sleepover or something. You pick up a couple extra remotes, get a tournament going. This was a classic. I'm glad that they make handheld versions of this now, so you can just play on, like, your Switch and stuff. I feel like that would be easier, but I'm from the generation that started with a lot of TV console kind of stuff, so the time you got used to playing on the big screen. That was a good game. And last but not least, ending on kind of an odd note, I picked this bad boy up for $5 whole, $4.99, and I think I did so after watching a YouTube video of, I don't remember who the YouTuber was, because it was so long ago that I watched the video. I think I'm gonna have to look it up again. But Thor God of Thunder, this game, if you find it at GameStop, I highly recommend just picking it up. It is a power trip unlike any other. I think I picked it up because I was really hoping that I could play as Loki, because I'm a really big Loki fan. I haven't finished it, so I can't say that I could or could not. To the point where I got in the game, I couldn't yet play as Loki, but they actually somehow got Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston to come voice these characters in this game. Back when it was really a big deal for video games to really coincide with movies, and you could, I don't know if it's like the beginning of filming or at the tail end of filming or something, they're like, okay guys, we need you to just eat 50% energy, come deliver some voice lines for us. But this game is incredible. I don't remember if it has difficulty scaling, but like, you basically just run around beating the snot out of every monster that you run into, and just, you get to do the coolest combos. I think he's got multiple outfits, so you can play like his like classic comic book look with the actual helmet that he never wears really in the current MCU. I think you can play with like his MCU look from Thor. There's a lot of frost giant fighting. You get to just, the like skill system in this is like weirdly in depth for some reason. Like, your skill tree is crazy in depth. Unleash lightning, thunder, and wind. Wii exclusive flight levels. Yeah, flight levels and like the moving levels are never my favorite, but like, this game definitely caters to the player and making you feel cool. Definitely recommend if you just want to have a wild time. I would say this is best enjoyed try with friends. $5 of just pure joy. The animation is kooky and the voice lines are delivered kind of oddly sometimes, but it's a good one. It's just it's a fun time. Just, you feel as powerful as the God of Thunder for how much damage you get to do with just some spinning around of the Wiimote and things. So this bad boy is good for being bad. Okay, so this is my current stack of Wii games. Went through all of them. You know, I do keep a lookout at when I pop into GameStop to see if any other editions kind of pop up that I want to grab. My Wii is still operational, and I'm not opposed to firing it up every once in a while when I want to complete a little more Fire Emblem or a little more Zelda or something, or just have a wild time with Thor. I'd really, really like to get the Path of Radiance someday, but it's very expensive and very coveted. So I might be doing the route of hoping that someday they just make a remake and pop it on the Switch or something, because I don't know, I think it's like almost like $100 or something, which, I mean, it isn't crazy since like modern titles are creeping up there, but I don't know, I haven't yet crossed the bridge into dropping that much. I think this was like $60 or something. Still a little pricey, but understandable, and about the same as a AAA title today. So that would be the next Wii game that I'd keep my eyes open for if I was like going garage sale hunting, or, you know, I check eBay occasionally just to see what people are selling. When I go to conventions, always looking for Path of Radiance. But if you guys like this video, please leave a comment, or if you've got some ideas or helpful criticisms. I think I'll probably do a Game Boy collection at some point because I've got quite a bit of Game Boy games floating around. I'll probably do a DS, 3DS, and Switch collection if you guys think those are interesting. I do have quite a few games. I got some PS4 games too, even though I'm mostly a Nintendo person. But yeah, I'm open to any feedback, any requests, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.